Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already 1 period played in this one. How do you assess this?
The Flames will certainly be regretting not capitalizing on the power play through the first period. They got to change that because they can build momentum and really find a way to get back in this game if they can score on it.
Blast from the blue line. Scores! Deuces Wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love his game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. That puck is on and off his stick in a hurry, and it needs to be from that low zone slot area. James just beats the goaltender because it gets off his stick so fast.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Poked away at center by Ovechkin. Gleason's looking to break out. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Gleason's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Denies him with a save. Can't get a hold of that pass. Quick feed down low. Takes the shot. Wrists one. Scores. They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they push their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. But your coach is preaching all the time. Take away the eyes of the goaltender. What does that mean? It means you get yourself in front of that net, whether it's a double stack, a double screen, whatever you can do so that the goaltender can't find the puck. And he couldn't as he drops to that butterfly. He tries to make himself as big as possible, but he can't catch up to the puck.
And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck. Oh, what a great stop as he got a piece of it with the glove.
Victor's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Both squads bringing their A-listers here for this one in this EA SHL Club Showdown. It's all been building, the anticipation leading to this moment, and we're about to get the opening faceoff. The Titans win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Thomas looks around. Moves it to Bosa. That's a beautiful pass saved by the goalie there. Haberrock's got it in their own zone. Quick feed to David. Changing speed through center, and here they come on the attack. And now he passes up to David. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. And sends it just out of reach. Grabbed along the boards by Bozek. That's moved up ahead. Sends the pass over. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. And now he moves it quickly to David. Along the half wall with the puck. Sends it in front. Great pressure with the stick.
Well, this is a critical play. I mean, this is a high-danger area, and he's able to put his stick out at the right timing to be able to disrupt it. Not easy as a defender to have that.
Oh, ball out! It stays out! Cleason's got a hold of the puck now. That's intercepted. Passes it over to Pasternak. And they'll go the other way with a great play by Kincaid. Thomas plays the puck. Oh, nice use of it. Oh, it's stayed out! It's stayed out! What a save!
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. The game is still scoreless. And now it's grabbed by Bozek. And he slides it quickly to Pinte. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Handles the puck. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out on top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Cleason's got control of it now from their own end. Pinte's got the puck. Huge steal in his own end. Receives the pass. Moves it quickly over to David. Taken by Pasternak. And he slides it quickly to Marich. What a steal in his own end. Sends it to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. A little back and forth. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Takes the pass. Bozek's got the puck in his own zone. Moves it over to Thomas. Cleason's playing it from the side. The Killer Hawks have it behind the cage. Nice stick work to knock the puck loose. David's going to play it against the half wall. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. Bozek's been nabbed for tripping.
Once the stick engages at the lower half of the leg or within the skates, you know it's going to be a tripping call.
Haberrock's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, another power play opportunity here, James, and they can't squander this opportunity. Find a way to get on the board, otherwise the coach is going to have to start to make some adjustments.
Takes the pass in the offensive zone. The Killer Hawks looking against the half wall. Cleason's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. The Killer Hawks have it on the offensive end. And the officials are calling a delayed penalty here. Looks like a trip. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Delayed penalty looming. Here's the official call.
Bodies everywhere, complete short 5-on-3 here, James. That you know that they're going to crash the net. They got to get it on their stick, off their stick, and they got to crowd the front.
Can't make the play, and the puck leaves the zone. Bozak's going to join the penalty kill here as they remain short-handed. And he sidesteps the check there. Takes the feed at the point. And he takes the feed. Here's a chance in front. Right on the doorstep. Scooped up along the wall by Marich. Puck picked up by Pasternak. Moves the pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. And they win the draw on their own end. Puck slid down the ice. Quick pass to David. Lays the body into that play.
David's really laboring out there. Looks like he's going to make it to the bench, but he's struggling to finish this shift.
Here's a short pass to Pasternak. Oh, they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. Takes the feed. Off the left wing and into center. Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. Takes it over. Back to the blue line. Just wide. Gleason's got the puck short-handed and manages to clear the zone. Grabs the puck. Strong penalty-killing execution as both sides are now back to even strength.
Now, when you get the nod to hit the ice on a power play, you want to execute at least 20% of the time, and all these players are heading back to the bench, and they're deflated.
There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. The middle stanza is about to go. The officials ready to drop the puck. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are scoreless here to start the second. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Hammerlock's had a great first period, and they've held the majority of the shots and the play in the offensive zone, but they haven't had any finish. They need to get in and around the paint, some net front presence, take away the eyes of a hot goaltender, and eventually the puck will go in.
Here's a pass to the middle. Great defensive hits up play to pick it off. The Titans gain possession in their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. And that goes off the player in front. Moves it to David. Moves it to the middle. And that's deflected off someone in front. And it's a quick pass to Pinte. Here's a chance in front. And that's intercepted. Quick pass across to Pasternak. And he takes the pass. The Titans play it along the boards. The Killer Hawks have it now. Shakes off the coverage. Moves the puck down low. Quick feed to Pasternak. And that's intercepted by Bozak. Nice dish from the left wing. Sends it out front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Haverov's got the puck against the half wall. Sends the pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Still no score in this one. Nice job tying up his opponent. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Thomas explores his options behind the net. Here's a blast. That's blocked. Passes out front. Off the pipe. Moves it quickly over to Pasternak. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Here's a chance to the middle. And that doesn't connect. Sends it out in front. And that's stopped. Right on the doorstep. And that one's turned away.
As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
Past the midway mark in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Puck grabbed by Bozak. Too much traffic in the lane. Right up Main Street and on the attack. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Cleason's won the face-off deep in their own end. Takes the return feed. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Into the corner now. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Quick pass to Thomas. Shot! Stopped with ease. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play. Cleason's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Dishes it off. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. They're on the board here in the back half of this one.
Well, they've been sniffing all around it all night, haven't they, James? But now they finally punched their ticket in the second half of this game. They got to find a way to get another one.
Havertz finally got the game's first goal here in the second period, and it's not for a lack of try.
Yeah, they've played extremely well throughout this game so far, James. I mean, they've had multiple opportunities to score, and finally they get one. I think they can take a deep sigh of relief and get going.
And he takes the dish. There's a shot, and there's the save. Slides it across. Here's an offensive chance. Moves it to Pasternak. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Havertz's got it now. Here's a howitzer at the net. Made the stop on the play. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn up another gear. They've done that here. Sends a pass over. Quick shot. And there's the save. Merich's stick handling in his own zone. Tries to get it to David. Moves it around along the half wall. And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. Third period action is now underway. Let's go. Okay, we played two-thirds of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you see in this one?
He's got to find a way to get some more shot volume in this third period, James. They really haven't had much through the first 40 minutes of play, but it'll also need to be quality as the third period winds down because you don't get many opportunities, and when you do, you got to have them from high-danger scoring areas, and then you got to capitalize.
Passes it over! Big-time block on the play!
Well, he's doing what it takes, James, and listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Bozak's got it in the offensive zone. Turns inside the slap shot. Wow! Slides the puck ahead to David. Nice pass back. Haverov's on the attack. Slides the puck over. Grabs control of it at the point. And that pass attempt is deflected. Now a quick pass to Thomas. Oh, wow! Denies him!
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Pass across to Pasternak. From off the wall and onto a stick.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Taken along the wall by Pasternak. Here's a short pass to David. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the weight, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on that.
Closer to the midway mark of the period. Haverov's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Thomas setting up against the wall. Slides the puck down low. And that's picked up in the defensive end. Across the line and on the attack. Quick feed to David. Nice feed inside the offensive zone from the boards. Gleason's got a hold of it along the wall. And now he moves it quickly to Thomas. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Passes over to Nurch.
Haverov found pucks quickly tonight. Off of rebounds in front of the net, they've been able to clear and push to the perimeter, and this is really important for the goaltender. They've been able to see everything. Their sight lines have been great, and they've been able to anticipate play. A reason why they're staring down a shutout.
Feeds it over. Oh, what a save! He bluffed that one. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
David's been sniffing in and around the net all game long. Multiple scoring opportunities. Finally going to connect on the last one. But if you look at his body of work over the course of the game, he's had a lot of sustained pressure in the offensive zone, and he's been a real threat.
Well past the midway mark of this period, Haverov's got a 2-0 lead. Puck scooped up by Bozak. Gleason's got it in their own zone. Sticks and all of that.
He's trying to gut it out there, James. I mean, he looks injured. He's really laboring, but trying to put himself in a good position to get off the ice.
Haverov's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Play whistle dead as the puck goes into the bench, and I think that woke up a few players.
Pingte's trying to find a way to get back to the bench and not put his team in a vulnerable spot. You can see that he's been injured somewhere on the shift. He's laboring and he's wincing, but he's committed to the play. He's got to find the appropriate moment to get off.
And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers sprung up. Haverov's got possession of the puck. Takes the feed. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Here's a centering pass. And that shot's blocked. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone.
Playzen's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks. They've had great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
Haverov's got it along the wall. Pass in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Thomas has it at center ice. Knocked away. Oh, denies him with the power save.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on, and you get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
Cleason's got the puck against the boards. Deflected in front. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Cleason's got the puck. Haverov's looking to break out of their own end. And he's taken down. The officials are signaling for a penalty. And let's see what the call is. The Titans are going to be shorthanded, tripping the call.
Well, there's no hope of getting back into this game. You take a penalty, now the faceoff is down at your end. You're down a bunch of goals. Everyone just wants this one to end.
Cleason's got it in the defensive zone. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. And a strong effort on that play. 9 seconds and he makes the save. There's the final horn sounding, putting this game to rest. Well, Cheryl, as my kids like to point out, the hot chocolate's never quite as sweet when you come up on the short end of an EASA.
Must pass. A new day will come, and when the sun shines, it will shine out the clearer. Those were the stories that stayed with you, that meant something, even if you were too small to understand why. So as I surround myself with memories, and as I reread this tattered book, I won't weep when I get to the end. I'll turn to the first page and read it again.
The gauntlet was thrown down, and it's been accepted. Here we go. EASHL club action here on EA Sports. Oh, this building's electric, and both teams are set to go. Got things going here in period number 1. And now he tries to get it across to Thomas. On the attack along the boards. Takes the puck at the point. Takes a shot. And cut that one out of the net.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Moves the puck along the half wall. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Handles the puck at the point. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Takes a shot. Denies him. He got all of it. And there we go. Icing is the call. Lots of time left in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Handles the pass. And he lowers the boom there. Here's a chance. Makes a save. They go on the attack through center. Haberrock's got the puck in the corner. Turns him away. Cleason's got a hold of it against the wall. The Titans play it along the wing. Slides it back to the blue line. And not much on that one.
Najzaujimavejsie really showing great rebound control, and what this does is it just cleans up the front of the net.
Here's the puck. The Killer Hawks will play it in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Thomas. Cleason's on the attack. Takes a blast. And that's off target as it hits a body. Oh, what a save on the slapper. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Haberrock's got the puck along the wall. The Titans take possession in the defensive end. And he takes the feed. And he gets in the lane to block that. Moves it quickly over to Pasternak. And that's picked off. And he slides it quickly to Pinte. The Titans have the puck in the corner. With possession along the wall. What a steal in his own end. Oh, look at this chance. Dishes it off. Cleason's gained possession along the boards. Quick pass to Bozak. Oh, smart heads up Reed. To the front. Scores! The defender put it into his own net.
James, how surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around and tries to clear the puck, and he fires it past the tender.
Haberrock's opportunistic game finally pays off as they have the game's first goal here in the back half of the frame.
Now it's about continuing to push, right? One goal simply isn't enough. You're at the back half of the first, which means there's over 40 minutes left to play in this game. They got to continue to execute if they want to wind up with a W at the end of this one.
Cleason's got the puck along the wall. sends the pass over. And it's a quick pass to Bosa. Comes up with the block. Absolutely fearless. Passes the puck over to David. Trying to clear the zone. Well, that went sideways, but they still maintain possession. Looks to pass it to Pinte. Cleason's going to play it from the corner. Scores! The captain delivers!
Well, he does a great job of getting to position, net front James, and then with a quick flick of the wrist, he buries it.
Cleason's even it up right before the end of the first period. So what becomes the message now in the locker room, Cheryl?
Well, you want to start the second the way you finish the first, right? And I think that's the pivotal thing is you want to make sure that you have urgency right from puck drop. And sometimes you don't want that break, James, because you're coming off of a shift, you score a goal, you want to keep it going.
Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. And he keeps that one out. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Oh, a clutch save! Here's a chance, sends it in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. And off the draw, they win possession. That's it for period number one. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. Just moments away from the start of period number two. A tightly contested 20 minutes to start. Let's see if this continues here in the second. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this thing?
Haverock's been outshot in this game, James, and I think it's because they're a step behind. They're going to have to find some urgency in those first 5 strides if they want to get the puck with any type of speed. And they all set to fight for the interior of the ice. They've been on the perimeter all game long.
Second period, and I like that jump in their step we're starting to see here now.
We've really seen an uptick in their momentum in the last few shifts, and they're rewarded with that goal, James. They've got to continue to attack the net, ski downhill, and not be afraid to get to the paint.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Cleason's got the momentum with a 1-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. And now it's grabbed by Bosa. Quick feed down low. Picked up along the way by Pinte. Absolutely no fear to get in front of the slap shot. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Answered the call on that play. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Cleason's been very active offensively here early in the second period, and they continue to lead. Pasternak's won a big draw in their own end. Scoops up the puck here. Receives the pass. Drives the puck away. Moving into the attacking zone. Haverov's got the puck in their own end. Here's a feed in front. Picked off in front. Kincaid's got it along the wing. Puck sent over to David. Intercepts the pass at center. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The Killer Hawks will lose a man, tripping the call.
An untimely penalty to take here, James. You're trailing by once. You got to find a way to reset momentum. The PK is tasked with doing just that. Getting that puck down the ice and getting them back to even strength.
Slides it across. Here's a chance. Oh, he missed that.
I think he does a great job of getting to position here, James. Be able to get that shot off. He gets it off fast and quick. He just misses wide.
Along the half wall with the puck. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up.
Kincaid's running and gunning tonight, James. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
And he moves it up to Bozak. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there.
Merrick's looking pretty banged up out there, James. Looks like he's fighting, pushing through something. He's struggling to get to the end of the shift.
Moves it to Pasternak. The Killer Hawks penalty killers come up huge.
You get the nod to go out there on the power play and make a difference, and you don't. It's frustrating, and it's a real momentum killer.
Huge steal in his own end. Takes the puck along the boards. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Oh, wow! Stuffs the game!
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
Past the midway mark of the frame, it's 2-1. Haverov's got a hold of the puck. The Killer Hawks will play from the defensive zone. Gleason's got the puck along the boards. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Handles the puck. Great read to break up the play. Picked up along the boards by Bozak. Glove save.
It's always a challenge to make a save when there's tons of traffic in front of you, but he does a great job of tracking, staying dialed in, and makes the save.
Gleason's message going into this one, we talked to them at the boarding skate, was to get a lot of pucks on net. They've done just that, and they lead as a result. Takes the feed, moving in. The Killer Hawks will take it behind the net. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Just here in the late stages of this frame, Gleason's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Moves it to Pinto. There's the collision. Passes it over. The Titans carry it along the wall. And that's just out of reach. Here's a short pass to Bozak. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Thomas. Takes a shot. Makes the save. Quick feed to David. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside.
I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
The Titans continue to put lots of pucks on net here, and they lead it late in the second. Pasternak's won the draw at center. Hard hit, frees up the puck. Slides it over with pace to Bozak. Gleason's got the puck against the boards. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Pasternak's taking it from his own end. Loses the coverage there. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. Taken by Marich. Takes the pass. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too. The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. 3rd period action set to go. They have dropped the puck here in the 3rd. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
Haverhawks right where they should be in this game, behind James. It's been earned because they've been scrambling in their own zone. They've been disjointed and disconnected, and they haven't had any puck possession. When you don't have the puck on your stick, you can't generate any offense at all.
Moves it quickly over to Marich. Oh, absolutely hammers him. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Feeds it over. Big time stop there. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Gleason's won the draw. Gets the puck over to Bozak. Pass to Pinte. Feeds the puck over to Bozak. The Titans take it along the wall. Shoots it on net. Denied by the goaltender. Yakimowicz comes up with another save and hangs on for the whistle. And Cheryl, I think he desperately needs a breather.
Yeah, his face looks red, doesn't it? I mean, he's been outstanding, and he has faced a ton of rubber tonight. Makes a good decision to hold on to this one.
Puck picked up by Thomas. Here's a shot with the stop.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Big save in front.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Still lots of time left in the period. It's 2-1. Gleason's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Grabbed along the boards by Pinte. Thomas has the puck against the half wall. Finds some space in the corner. Here's a shot. Hooked away. And that tears off one of his teammates in front. And he takes the feed. Here's a collision with some authority. Quick pass to Pinte. Here's a shot. Here's a bad save as he kicks it away. Slides the puck across to David. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Right in the low slot. Handles it along the blue line. Moves it to David. Feed to the middle. Great defensive hits-up play to pick it off. Here they are on the attack. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Bozak. Feeds the puck across to Pinte. Oh, it was right there on a platter, and the stick breaks.
Well, it was there for the taking. The setup was perfect, the angle, and then the twig just shatters.
Comes up possession of the puck. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Here in the back half of this period, it's a 2-1 game. Cleveland's got possession here in their own end. Now a quick pass to Thomas. Slides the puck to Pasternak. Moves around along the half wall. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. And that's a smart heads-up play by Bozak. Slides the pass over to Pinte. Pass back to the point. Branson rips it. And that goes off course off a body. Big collision and sends him right onto his teammate's lap.
And it's also a hit that sends a message in and around the bench, doesn't it? And you know, for him, he's just got to collect himself, get back up. But you can certainly see that his teammates are smiling. They kind of think it's funny.
And he had the answer on that play. Haverov's got a hold of the puck. Avoids the defender. Takes the feed. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Feeds the puck up to Pasternak. Nearing the final minute of regulation. And now he moves it quickly to Pinte. He's got a step. On he can't stop. Make it 3 in a row, and they're coming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Titans now lead by 2. Haverov's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Cleason's got the puck in the defensive end. Pinte's got it against the boards. And that slides right out to center ice. Haverov's got possession. He scores! Kaboom! What a shot! Nobody was stopping that one-timer.
That's a great goal, and not just because of the tally, but because of the energy it's provided his team. I mean, you can certainly see that this group has a ton of respect for him and looks at him as an emotional leader.
Dished on over to David. Haverov's got the puck against the wall. Here's a pass in front.
Pinte's been on point tonight. I mean, literally multiple points in this game right now. Puck's been on his stick, and he's been making things happen. James, you know a player has it. They're feeling it when they have confidence with the puck, when they've got patience and they've got composure. He's got all of it right now.
Centering pass in front. And a new pass. And that goes off a stick and off target. Here's a chance on the attack. The fans desperately urging for them to shoot before the clock winds down.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from the puck.
Cleveland's offense, the story tonight as they lead it here in this third period. And he takes the pass. Time ticking away, and he comes up there. That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. I really like their effort in this EASHL challenge. I mean, they were ready. They were amped up for this one, clearly.
Well, this was a complete team effort. They wanted the bragging rights. They wanted to come out on top of this challenge. It was an impressive win.